Or you'd
Bella. No. Bella was saying that. What was Bella saying?
what were you saying?
I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, I was saying the influencers. By the way, actually found to tag.
On who just found.
No,
Yes,
I know.
'cause this
No,
one was
no.
an influencer.
I wasn't an influencer.
Let me tell you. If you wanted to trend, just make Sylvia your friend. Oh, that rhymes. But that's the truth. This one was Influencer 101. You
Nice.
should make people popular in just an hour.
So how would you do it? How would you?
You guys.
How would you do it?
Remember, she was super confident. Everyone literally wanted to be Sylvia's friend.
I
like,
see.
Sylvia was on the dime in Kawu. She's on drinking pick and peel. Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, pick and peel. If you had pick and peel,
Pick and peel is
you
nice,
are
though.
rich.
That is why I was an influencer, guys. I had pick and peel thanks to my dad.
Daddy, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
I also heard that no one cared. So that can't be a reason.
Happy I had pick and peel, but no one cared.
There's no one that's.
You know, you didn't flaunt it well. She didn't flaunt it well.
Remember, our dear
Oh, no.
slow
Yeah, I
mo.
used to walk around with it. Who could miss it?
So if I flaunted it, I'd be attacked. So
So
you
yeah,
like
everyone would want to sip some.
Yeah. So you carry it as if you're like smuggling goods. So you like hide it in some bag, drink it during prep when no one's looking.
Now this dear madam, I remember, is not afraid to say no. So you
Yeah.
come, take some sip. No. Guys, no. All I remember is she had ketchup.
But I also
everyone
like
else had
sharing
tomato
for
sauce.
some
Oh
reason.
yes, you really did, but
Up to now, though.
Chipoli. Did you ever have Chipoli?
yeah, she had
I
everything.
remember the Chipoli.
She didn't have chipotle. She had peanut butter.
I have
Everyone else had chipotle.
peanut butter, mayonnaise,
I see.
Blue
ketchup.
band. I had the big blue band.
But again, how did you put blue band in
Rich
food? That's
kids.
one thing that refused.
Of Kapeke Hill.
Of Kapeke. Okay. Nostalgia. Nakadirdir fam. Namatogonya
Guy,
livestock farm.
you had big. What did you say?
Namatogonya livestock farm.
Namatogonya.
Namatogonya livestock farm.
Yes, remember when they made us do field work? We were going out of the school, we were going to do field work. Then they made us walk.
Didn't we just cross the road?
Yeah.
To climb the hill.
You
Yes.
Remember we climbed like a hill.
Oh yeah.
For
Then we went to
hours.
the mining thingy.
Stone quarry.
Yeah, and then the chick was telling us
You
how.
get like 300 shillings
A
after
day.
mining like
And
the
then-
whole day.
Oh my god, for real?
yeah, but then
actually,
after
those
that.
things are cruel, though.
Yeah, but then after that we talked to the managers, and the managers are like, those guys lie to you because they want to get dime from you, but they don't actually give them 300.
But there's a chance that the managers are just like to save their skin.
Yeah, because
That's true.
that's
Yeah, because
wrong.
But I don't think you can give someone 300 shillings.
You don't know Uganda, my friend. You don't know. People even paid less than $1 a day.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you live that.
Anyway, me, I was still saying, yes, Titus was an influencer.
No,
but
this
me,
was the
I
influencer, and then the
influencer.
influenced the artist of the day who she had sponsored and put high on top. But we walking around, stepping on our heads.
You guys, I was
God.
how did I influence that boy? That boy was the influencer. Me, I was just watching, being humble.
I feel like you don't even believe what you're saying.
Me, this is what I remember. I was humble, quiet. Do you remember, you guys? Everyone knows. I was the quietest guy in the class, mommy. I know you're watching.
Out of all three of us, I think that would be me.
Oh yeah, but me was
Yeah,
fine.
because it was.
And then me, I was the one who was always laughing because I had friends like this.
Is this thing still recording?
I wonder.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Oh yeah. Okay. The seconds look. cool
I know.
as they run up or down. I don't know. Yeah, okay, what?
But you know, high school is fun to talk about. I wonder if it was fun during that time, like during.
Oh, it was actually fun, but the part that wasn't fun was when we're reading for exams, when we are being caned.
Yeah.
That was not fun.
I remember.
Apio,
No.
enjoyed exams. Apio enjoyed canes.
No.
I don't understand you as a human being. That's when we're crying. Apio was, yeah. Do you remember that day in Form 4 when they caned everyone? Oh, because of Mox. Apio must have been happy.
But did I
joy
get?
you
I
had.
don't know if I got.
Oh, yes.
was a boy.
I remember you would roll with the penny nuts, the rosemary.
No, that's you.
it?
Wasn't Apio
That's
in
it.
B?
Yes.
Actually,
Yeah, oh, B was for the bots, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, then A was for them.
I was. No.
Bruh, no, we don't use that word here. It was for normal people. By
Yeah,
the way,
but I
if
don't
you
know
made
what
it to
you
Form 4
I don't
in
know why.
SETA, man,
But you know why?
Why?
Okay, I
they
don't
group
know
it
why.
like that? That's not nice.
why they
Why,
group?
but
I
why do
think
they
it's
actually?
okay.
Why do they term fast learners as the bright ones and slow learners as the dumb ones?
Did anyone ever say they were dumb?
No, because no, that's actually how, if you realize in the Ugandan perspective and their teaching, that's how they even group people.
I
Like,
thought
do you
that they
remember-
group them so that they teach you accordingly. Because the way you're going to teach Apio is not the way you're going to teach
No.
Sylvie.
Let me explain to you how the guys who are here before us, they actually complained about it. They're like, they would put us in like, if they put you in like A, they'll teach them like, physics is this and this. You know this thing of someone like as though you take so long
how
to
you
grasp,
understand.
and then some other person that teaches them like physics is this and this and this. You understand?
Because they are fast learners.
No, just because necessarily, how should I say, the way you understand, like remember there's visual learning, there's audio learning, there are different types of ways people learn
And I
people
thought that that's what
understand.
they're trying to achieve.
No,
Huh.
I may be a slow learner, but the way they portray it is like you are dumb.
Oh, damn.
Okay,
You get.
Oh, I didn't know that they took it like
And yet,
that.
most times, slow learners actually understand more than fast learners, because most times fast learners cram. They actually cram from the head, and then slow learners usually understand. This kind of people you tell like, oh, what was that? And they're
Yes,
like,
to
oh, I
cram.
remember this and this and this. You get.
cram
But
a
then
lot.
they take the crammers as the
you
bright
know,
ones.
you know, the education system of Uganda favors crammers.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're not a crammer, even if you're intelligent, how? If you're not a crammer, you can't cram the 25 points, the 100 points of history. Remember, they used to tell us, use this formula to
Yeah,
remember
if
the
you
points.
can't,
If you can't,
cram
you
the
can't really
map.
make it.
Of history.
You actually had to do a lot of cramming, and the worst bit is I understand stuff, so it would take me time because I would write what I would understand. Like that helped me in campus, because now in campus there's so many papers where you actually write where you understand, so the guy marks your intelligence of what you've understood, and those are papers I passed the most. Now papers where they expect us to cram like word for word, and they're going to look for that essential part that you haven't written. It's going to be like, oh, she gets the idea, but I'm going to give her like half a mark. You get. And now the ones who cram are thriving. They're getting the 80s, they're getting the, you get.
Yeah.
And yet,
But I feel like that thing goes away. Like at uni, like it balances out.
oh yeah,
so
uni does balance out.
it sieves. Okay, doesn't sieve, but yeah.
But then at the end of the day, the books go away and we all hustle.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's in the past now.
Yeah.
We
All
remember
this,
it's like there are fun moments for people like Apio. Oh my god, I had so much fun being caned.
It's not about king.
Sorry when these things were happening.
But do you think there's a lot of pretty privilege in schools?
Yes, you guys.
Pretty
the
what?
boys, the boys who used to write a list of the ugliest,
Oh God, I like
prettiest.
rating, yeah.
But no, nice. The one that really disturbed me so much was when they were comparing another girl to another girl, and then they talked about this girl's skin. She had acne, and they go like, she has spot like a hyena. And yes, and that was so
Yeah,
horrible.
you
Remember
boys were
with
so
us,
mean, and I know
Evil.
that you're watching.
I
They
remember-
were so mean.
very, very mean.
How do you do that,
And then for us, remember girls, we have insecurities and we remember
Yeah,
stuff. So
you don't forget.
this girl would literally apply concealer, like when she's at home, and she'd apply concealer and what so that she'd cover off those blemishes because of someone's son
Yeah.
who literally didn't even remember what he or she said.
Yeah, but then we also used to bully each other as girls,
I feel
though.
like Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
also happened at some
Because now that I'm grown, I realize that we're all like kids, of course. We're adolescents, especially in Form 1 and Form 2.
point. Yeah.
So, like, you remember the girls who used to pack?
Oh,
But now that I'm grown, I kind of understand. Like, we were in our growing stages. Maybe Jennifer has like the boobs, and that's what the boys are all talking about. And then maybe that girl is feeling left out, so she's like, "I
Let me
need to let me
join. How
let
dare
me
I
be
be?
creative."
How dare I be forgotten?
Yeah, but we used to be so mean to those girls and just be like, "Oh my gosh, she does this, she does
Even,
this."
like,
But
lessons
we're
of
all
forcing.
kids. Yeah, even the forcing thing.
Maybe that's normal. That's a normal thing. I don't
But
know
now I
what
look
was, what
back
was
at
wrong
it.
with us.
I look back at it and I'm
like-
like, we're just kids, but then
The issue is we all were having our own insecurities. So
yeah,
sure.
we
The
all
fact
had our own
that-
insecurities.
the fact
yeah.
Would
that-
point to other people.
yeah, so to be like, but why are you doing this? Like,
Yeah.
can't you see I also don't have books? I
Yeah.
also don't have this. So why aren't you like me? Like we're sucking it
Oh
up.
my
You
goodness,
get?
I have a sad story. There is this really good friend of mine. I know that she's not watching, that's why I'm bringing it. But there was this really good friend of
What if
mine.
she shocks you today?
Hi, girl. I didn't say your name. I know you think I didn't know, but I knew.
You expected the unexpected.
But there was this friend of mine who was bullied for, she had wide hips, and this was normal. Now that I'm grown, I know that it's normal.
Yeah.
As someone who works out, they always tell you, like the people on YouTube always tell you that, oh, this is how your body is. And as a woman,
The lower
every
hips,
human
the upper
skeleton,
hips, yeah.
even a man, a woman, the human skeleton has that.
The gap.
Dip.
The thigh dip.
Yeah, the gap. And the moment you have hips, that gap is still gonna be
Yeah.
there. And the wider your hips, the
Yeah.
deeper your gap. Because that gap is not gonna
I feel
really
like
be filled
that
up.
gap only really shows if you have, you know, the people who have like a tiny waist in a sense of their, how should I say, the length, the waist size is small.
Yeah.
So when you have a small size of waist,
Yeah.
it's going to show like as though you are doing this.
Yeah.
But then if you are, even if you're flat and you have a wide size of waist, it's going to show like you're big, and then the hip dips
Yeah.
are really going to show, and then
Yeah,
your body.
yeah. So the girl had really, really wide hips and a really, really large bum. But as a result, you could see her hip dips were really, really deep, and the boys used to make fun of it. But this girl is really
Oh, yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
She has a really, really beautiful figure. But because of the fact, they even had a name for her, right?
That's so sad.
So, but one time, the dorm was empty, and I was getting off of my bed. I'm coming down. I don't think she saw me, but I saw her putting pads in the hip dips. I felt so bad. This is something that she was doing every day, guys, every day. Because of you weird ass men.
And if she's walking and they accidentally slide out, well,
I don't know. Oh my god, you guys, do you remember when we used to do housework?
Oh yeah.
And then we had to clean the
yeah.
toilets, and you had to carry the buckets.
Oh, you remember that lady? Oh, Mama who? And then she come for
Naka,
the-
I'm coming
I
up
don't
with them.
remember.
Mama Naka.
Yes, and she would come to class. I want to have a cleaning job.
Guys, we used to have to do housework in ours. The housework that I told my friend that the only thing we didn't do was cook, and that's
Oh,
because
yeah.
we used to go to class. But if we weren't going to class, we would have cooked that food. Hey. Anyway, we used to clean the toilets. Should I say that story? How we used to clean the
like
toilets
and move with the.
and move with the
The worst bit is
bucket.
when, remember there's a time when the toilets have maggots and then
Friend,
they come
people are
out.
eating.
Oh,
you know,
sorry.
Oh shit!
out of shame.
Do you know we're in a restaurant? I actually forgot. You know, I completely forgot that we're in a restaurant. Me, I was gonna be screaming this disgusting story.
But you guys, it wasn't it, man.
No, we can't tell a story. Yeah.
Oh, but you guys, no, we can tell this story. You guys, you know, you would remove our clothes to enter the washrooms because if you went with your clothes, you would come out with a
You'd come out.
stench, an aroma all
you
over.
remember.
And then let me tell you, honey, everywhere you are passing, everyone would know.
Everyone will know.
That's
guys.
right. That's right. Use
From-
that show.
It's
that-
normal.
that
It's
show.
normal. Who doesn't?
No, but no, that was a
Friend.
very distinct
It was-
smell. You know.
It was horrible.
Even you didn't want to
Like you
smell like
can't
that.
stand out for a while. Like
Let me tell you, it was horrible.
and like,
Why though? Why were they that bad?
I don't know, many people use them. I don't know.
But many schools have.
Oh my
like,
goodness, do you
cleaners.
remember the girl who fell inside?
There was
I tell this story all the time. The same way. All the time. Whoever has met me and doesn't know this story, I don't know. Oh my god, how is she? If you're watching,
Sorry.
how are you? I'm really, really sorry. I think about you all the time.
I think we should let her move on.
Oh, sorry. No, but she fell inside. Oh, no.
But I think I've ever. Have you ever?
You've ever fallen
walked-
inside?
No.
Oh,
I've ever walked into a window.
You've ever walked into a window? You know,
Yeah,
they say the
but
book.
without glasses.
I have a story. When I was in China, guys, I was at the gym. There was an aerobics room, and the aerobics room had a glass door. So you guys, you know when it's not every day that you see not all the time you see a black person everywhere in China, right? Okay, not everywhere. So you guys, I was at the gym and I happened to see by the corner of my eye, I saw a black girl. So I'm like, is that a black person? No, she isn't. No, wait a moment, I think she is. No, I was going into the aerobics room. So I looked back and she looked at me. Guys, don't you see we are doing a video? Anyway, so she
I was
looked.
wondering what we were looking at. Okay.
Yeah, so she looked back and I looked at her, but I have a problem with my eyesight. So I was like, is she just light skinned or it's actually a black person or it's a Chinese? So I looked away, so I look back and she's still looking at me. I think wondering why this girl looking at me. The next time I looked in front, guys, I hit my head. Everyone turned. Everyone in the aerobics room, everyone in the gym, even the girl who had been staring at us like, yeah. I was so embarrassed. And I just acted like it's normal. Like, sorry, oops. I just opened the door and
recovery.
entered. Yeah. That was so embarrassing. But she's my friend now.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
all I
was she
all I
black?
need. Remember those things of.
Yeah, she's black.
Remember when we used to. You guys, by the way. I don't know how kids used to be so formal and so, poised in our form and form twos, because all I remember is we used to run. You guys, we used not to act like girls.
You, at least you.
Oh,
Me,
have you ever jumped
do you
through
know
the
when
windows?
do you know when, wait, in Teta High,
Yes.
you jump through a window?
Yeah.
So now they made this mistake of the bathroom was here,
Like the windows
were
were
here,
so low.
and this is the door, and the windows were like here. And literally, where would you walk all the way through the long corridor to turn and then go to the bathroom when your bathroom is like right there and go to Jidaba, and the window is this big? So everyone would just whoop, whoop,
Like no one used.
whoop. And
Huh?
then, yes. And then
I
Kevin-
missed that.
And then
Yeah,
Kevin would
that's so
complain, you are girls, how do you jump windows? What?
For real?
Now let me tell that chick who killed me the most. You know these things of when they tell us when you're running out of jump, come. So while she didn't jump the other window, she jumped the other window, the other side, going to the boys section. So she jumped that window, ran to the boys section. Remember the boys section leads to the DH. Ran to the DH, she had books. Immediately opened the book, and I think she has been there the whole time doing the notes and summaries.
Which window, you guys? I missed that face.
Oh, they made a
Put
new
a new
dormitory.
Oh,
Upper, like where the boys'
The HSC
level
dorm.
dormitory was. They
It was
made
the
one
HSC
also as well.
Like for the girls. Although it would be like an extra hill.
I was trying to understand how you are jumping from the third floor. I was trying to do the math.
Oh, do you remember that time when some girl thought she saw a ghost? Remember when some girl came running? Oh, and then it
No,
was
you
her
guys,
turn.
wasn't it a mad woman who had entered the door?
like the toilets and all. Okay, let me tell you the story I had.
No,
She
there
woke
was
up in
a
the
mad.
middle of the night, right? To go to the toilet. You know those things. The place is dark. So she was walking. Once she turned, there's someone like behind her. Then she was like, oh, this person is also walking. She kept on walking. Then when she reached, the person was in front of. Okay. The girl ran to all doms. She kept running, wow, Musukute. And she's
Did people wake up? Is it that time when because there was a madwoman in Dom?
No, that was a different time. The mad woman actually happened.
Yeah, the madwoman thing. I felt so. Bella, were you in my Dom in Form 3? Because if you were, then I'm going to get pissed. No, she wasn't. In my cube.
I think I was. Oh, but I don't know.
You guys, let me tell you. No, it was Form 2. There was a mad woman in Dom, and I was sleeping. And then I just had people running. I wake up, I look everywhere, it's empty. Everyone left me. Me, a social influencer. Why was I an influencer? People left me, guys. What if it was a fire?
But let me tell you. Do you remember you are very small? This girl would dive into her bed and you wouldn't think she's there. She'd literally, you had over her hugest blanket and you'd be in the middle of your bed and you would all forget each other. You'd just be shook until that time where you woke up with a bump from nowhere. I promise you wouldn't tell Sylvia I was in a bed. Remember that time when Jojo decided to wake you up? So Jojo goes to wake this dear darling child of ours, and this girl sleeps snored. So
Yeah, cut that out.
so she goes, and oh my goodness,
She just pulled a blanket. Oh my goodness, you guys have some weird memories of me.
she almost fell off the deck. I know. And then you, with your very creative brain, you're like, I'm going to draw that as my next art piece for imagination.
For real?
Yes.
You guys, I can't remember any of these things. You guys, I'm gonna end this video because I'm gonna have to end this video because.
Oh, we're looking. Okay, we're looking. Oh, yeah, okay.
What should I say? One last question. You guys ask the question.
Would you have gone back? Would you have gone back to high school? Like if they told you, like
to high school? No.
I don't know.
No, but to Vienna, yes, I would.
Yeah.
But not Sutter High, because there were canes, man, and you know you were actually suffering. It's just that we remember it like we're having fun because
that's
now
what
these are better times.
Okay.
But
I
during
feel
that
like
time,
our friends made it better. Like you would literally be caned and everything, and then you remember that
So you see,
cute
that's
things
what
like
I said.
oh my god, but she got you over.
Pained in unison.
happy I was having fun.
Because
Oh, they were caning us as a
Amy
class.
would get
Amy
like
was
one
like, this
cane.
Yeah, I know.
Not before she's always top
I know.
pink.
Amy never used to be kind. Even when they were kind dance. Oh no, for you shouldn't even relate with us.
Well, I think I got.
By the
I
way,
got
I didn't get those kinds. They missed my name. They just missed my name.
Are you serious?
Yeah. They missed my name and I was so confused.
because I got, and then I also got for like not helping
So
others.
how didn't you being gave? Because I remember like
you
they caned
guys
everyone, even
in my
001.
Until they came 001 because 001 didn't help the other
Didn't
guys.
help. Yeah, so guys, in my school, you'd be the best in class and they cane you for not helping your friends. Is it my fault someone got a 2%? How is it?
You don't look out for your mates. Why are you so
Anyway, guys,
selfish?
and oh my goodness, and they would have to cheat, like they would help people cheat because they didn't want to be caned. Do you remember? Anyway, guys, this has been me.
Like
And
soldiers.
those guys would shout the most when they came them. Going up for us.
It's rare
others.
to cane them.
We're just
Guys,
hardcore.
this has been Bella. And this has been Apio. And together we are the girls. I came up with this just like yesterday. Alright, bye guys. Subscribe to my channel. Hope you had a good time and you could actually relate to everything we said. Alright, bye.
We should make another one.
And we should make another one. When?
I don't know. Like when?
Bye
But what happened
guys.
to like a
My phone is
podcast?
at 21%.
Yeah, but that's
Do a
still a lot.
podcast.
Yeah, a podcast would be
Because
cool.
it's on video. When it's on video, it just goes really quick.
Okay, a podcast would be nice. Let's think of
Yeah.
Podbean.
We shall do, don't
Yeah.
worry. Alright. Hope it was recording.